right, friends, let's dive into the 2023 SOS Planner. We start right here with our instruction page. Before we dive into our yearly prep, we spend some time reflecting and then refreshing for the year ahead, reflecting on the past year, and reflecting on the year that's coming up. We pick our focus and our verse for the year based on that work. And then we have a space to write out our bucket list. Then we dive into goal setting. We brainstorm goals in a variety of areas and then choose our goals for the year, already organized into project goals, habit goals, and every quarter of the year. Turn the page and you have your 2023 at a glance, along with some note space for each month of the year. And then we get into a brand new section called our ideal schedules. This one is really fun. So we have space for you to work on planning out some morning and evening routines, and then jotting down your ideal day and your ideal week. After that, we have a notes page, and then we dive right into our monthly prep. So we always start with a divider page, a 2-page spread, although we do also include 1-page monthly calendars as well if you'd like to switch those out. And then our monthly prep. So our monthly prep consists of 3 pages, our monthly meal ideas, our home and heart plans, our January goals and focus. So our monthly meal ideas are just where we jot down all of our ideas for meals for the month, dinners, breakfast, lunches, and snacks. Home and heart plans are kind of our forward-thinking plans for the month that's coming up, divided into 2 sections. This side is our home, and this side is more of our heart and connection. So we have a place for home projects, for a chore schedule, for planning rest into your month, and then connecting with your people each month. Next, we've got our January goals and focus. And what's great about this page is that you will use this based on that reflect and refresh page that was all the way back in the yearly prep. We bring these questions from the beginning of the year back into each month, and also you'll see each quarter. So we do a little reflection here before we pick our focus for the month. Then we write down our project goal and our habit goal for that specific month. After that, in this section, we've just got all of our monthly plans, but I really want to show you our quarterly review as well. So each quarter, we will give you just an introduction to the quarter, and then again a reflect and refresh page so that we are coming back on a regular basis to make sure that we're on track with our goals, or we're switching up our goals for the new season that we're walking into. So reflecting on the past month, the past quarter, looking ahead to the new quarter, and choosing our focus and priority. Then over here, we are coming up with our priority. We're creating a filter question out of that priority, which we explain for you how to do. And then you divide your goals by the month and kind of map them out along with their action steps. You also get a spring plans page where you want to jot down everything that you want to work on, or you want to make sure to enjoy that quarter. And then you also get a space to write out your seasonal meals for that season. So you get one of those every single quarter. Now I'll take you through all of our different layouts. Now this is where the SOS Planner really stands apart. Because we offer a printable planner, you get to choose what layout you want. You get all of them included in your purchase. And so when you decide you want to plan differently, or your season changes, or you need to switch it up a little bit, you can do that. You just print out a different layout. So all of our layouts start with this look ahead page. This is what we use on like Sunday afternoons when we're planning the week ahead. You have a space to write down dinners, breakfast, lunches, and snacks. And this is just an extra note space. I like to use this for my shopping list for the week. You have a master task list divided into 2 categories that you can use for the week, and then a section for something that you want to remember that week. First, we're going to look at our classic weekly. So this is the very first layout that I ever created, and it is actually a 4-page spread. So you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on the first spread, Thursday through Sunday on the second. We have our priority at the top, our dates at the top, and then prayers and priorities here. This is kind of the most important thing that we're doing this week. These are some things that you want to make sure that you get done. Daily habit tracker here where you can check off every day. And then you have a large space. In fact, I'll turn to this page to show you. It's a little easier to see, and then I'll go back and show you the other one. So you have a large space to write out your schedule for the day. You can do that a variety of ways, which I'll show you on the page before. You have a task list, and then you get to pull out your top 3. You have a space for meals. You have a space for taking care of your home and yourself, home, health, and rest, and water intake here, and then a notes space. What's nice about this layout is that you actually get to use the schedule space any way you want. You can see here I did an hourly layout, here I did more of a time block layout, and here I just used a notes space for this section since it was a kind of a celebration day. So that's our classic weekly. Every layout ends with our look back page where we get to reflect again. What went well this week? What was a challenge this week? What do we want to change for the week ahead? Best memory of the week, and any notes that you want to take before you jump into the next week. So that was our classic weekly. This is our weekly time block. You can see we always have a section for prayers and priorities. We always have a section for meals. And in this layout, you have 3 separate spaces where you can really use them for anything. You can use this to time block. You can use each section to write out, a category of tasks. It's very flexible, really up to you. Again, we have our look back and look ahead page. And then we have our weekly productivity layout. Again, you'll see prayers and priorities along the side, meals down here. You also get a water tracking system here. And then each day starts with kind of a basic morning routine. Sunday starts with planning your week and resting. Resting, you'll see, actually is every day because we want to make sure that we get some time on our calendar for that each day. This section is meant to be used for your schedule, and then your task list can go underneath. Now again, it's really flexible. You can change it up, use it any way you want, but that is the way it was designed. I'd love to hear anybody who uses it differently because I just love seeing all the different ways that these layouts can be used. This is our newest layout, our weekly split. So we have, again, priorities and prayers, a master checklist for this week's tasks, and then you have open space over here and a checklist on the right. So you can write the date up at the top, your focus for the week. Saturday and Sunday are split into just half boxes there. Next, we're getting into our daily layouts. So this is our classic daily. You have prayers and priorities, meals, and your top 3. You can circle the day of the week that it is and write the date right there. And then you have an hourly schedule from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. and a master task list on the side. I always like to fill out my task list first and then pull out my top 3 so that I remember, okay, these are the most important things to get done. Large note space at the bottom of that one. And again, we end with the look back page, and then we have the next layout. So of course, in this sample, I have all the layouts written out, or all the layouts printed out for you. When you go in to print out your planner and put it together, you can just print one layout, you can print multiple layouts, it's really up to you. But this one is just for sample purposes. So this is our daily time block. Prayers and priorities, meals and top 3. You're probably used to that by now, but then we have 4 different sections for time blocking or for categories, whatever way you would like to use it. So you could do early morning, morning, afternoon, evening. You could do morning, afternoon, evening, bedtime. You could do kitchen, work, errands, other, however you want to use it. It's really up to you. Again, with a note space at the bottom. We really like note spaces. All right, next is our daily breakdown. This one is my favorite daily. So at the top, again, you can circle your date or your day of the week and write the date. You have essentials right here. So the essential things that you want to get done today, this is a much larger space. Then you have your prayers and priorities. Again, you have an hourly schedule from 5 to 9. And then we have 2 lists here, your home task list and your personal tasks, along with a space for dinner right there at the bottom. All right, next up, we have our first bullet journal layout. So this is our 1-page bullet journal, meaning your entire schedule is on 1 page. This one you can see I've written on as an example for you. So you can do your schedule, write the dates in, you have your meals, your top 3, and then your massive task list here, okay? This is for the whole week. This is the spread for the entire week. So we're gonna wanna use this note space over here as well. Prayers and priorities, of course, daily habits here, and then again, this can be used for different categories, for different sections of your life, however you prefer to use it. Just wanted to make sure I didn't skip one. We have 2 versions of that bullet journal. Here's the other one. So you'll see the difference is simply this section right here. Here we have the categories. This one just has open note space, so you can use it really however you'd like. Next, we have our 2-page bullet journal. So again, you'll see when we have that weekly spread, each day has its own color. You'll see that theme throughout the planner. And we call this our 2-page bullet journal because your week goes across 2 pages. So again, prayers and priorities, meals, you have your daily habit tracker on this side, and then you have 2 lists, again here, home and personal. We also have this in our categories, so you can choose either one. Again, all of the planners come with all of the layouts. The planner comes with all of the layouts. Now, this is a combo that we have created for you. So instead of that look ahead page, you can use this as your plan ahead page for the week. And then it is followed up by your dailies behind it. So a lot of people like to use this combo because they want to map out their week, they want to write out their task list, they want to put their daily habits, but then during the week, they want to plan each day on its own page. So we have created 2 combo layouts for you like this that have the hourly task, the daily, the classic daily, and the daily time block behind that 2-page bullet journal as a combo. So that ends our layouts for this launch, but now we get into our extras. So we have this extras and notes section at the end, and you are welcome to print out as many of these as you would like, but let me just go over what they include. Okay, so you have your gratitude log, your 1 line a day, where you're writing out, your thought, you're just journaling 1 line each day, what happened that day. For your gratitude log, obviously things you're grateful for. It has a space for you to write the month there. So again, you can print out as many of those as you'd like. Your to be read list and a list of the books you've already read. Shows to watch, movies to see. Favorite meals. This is one of my favorite pages because just a very quick reference of all of those meal favorites for the month or for the year, really. Things that are your family favorites, freezer meals, quick and easy, and crock pot or instant pot meals, along with a list of restaurants that you'd like to visit, home project list, other projects that don't have to do with your home. And then we have 2 different types of habit trackers here. You have your daily habit tracker, where you can write in the habit and then check it off for each day. And then you have a habit tracker that you can use all month long, which these ones you can use all month long too. They're really just two different layouts. So this one, you're really more focused on each habit. You can write 6 habits here. And then this one, obviously you see you can write a lot more habits here, and you have up to 31 days to track. Following that habit tracker, we have our last extras page. We have our plan for next year section. So as you're looking to the year ahead, this is the space to jot down those things that you obviously don't have a planner for 2024 yet, but you want to write things down, make sure you don't forget to move into your next year planner. Followed up by our notes pages. And again, since you're printing, you can print as many notes pages as you would like. So that is our 2023 SOS planner. If you have any questions, you know I'm here to help. Thanks so much, guys.